And one thing I picked up on very early in my DMing, and have carried it through faithfully since, is a simple rule of 3. If I want to be sure my players pick up on a clue, I'd better put it in front of them 3 times because they'll definitely miss the first 2. Now, in those rare times when a player is on top of their game, picking up on all the subtleties, paying perfect attention, they might catch all 3. And it can be jarring, because it might feel like the DM is bashing something over your head if they repeat it that many times. I felt like that player when I went through Chapter 2 again. So maybe you were just staying up late talking to Azrael online again. Wait, you can't do that, right? I hope the internet gets fixed soon. I don't want to revert to my primal form. Recently, something called the internet is having an outage. Some say it was the secret to Queen's know-how. Since then, it seems like she's become quite extreme. Each day they spend hours worshipping a glowing rapture. Our screens of funny animals and candied games, staring, tapping to receive joy, staring, tapping to avoid pain, until recently when the town's internet disappeared. Now the refuge they take in the screens will slowly fade. And those are the 3 I caught. I wasn't on top of my game. There are at least 2 more direct mentions of the internet being down in Hometown. Why? Why was it so important that I, the player, understand that the internet is out? Important enough to dedicate time in the light world, in the dark world, and in the final boss's monologue emphasizing just how down the internet is. Would it have changed much if the internet weren't on? To find enough reason to not let Kris contact Azrael via email, but nothing stopping them from calling their brother, and we haven't had 5 boxes of dialogue explaining why the cell service is down, because it isn't. We can call Toriel just fine. So why do it? Why put so much emphasis on this idea? I think it's because Toby Fox is showcasing a rule for us. A rule of this world and the Dark Worlds that we haven't been told yet, but that exists to keep things consistent, and not emphasizing the internet being down would cause problems for Toby should the time come for the rule to be explained in full. I think the rule is this. Anything with an active 2-way connection across the light world-dark world barrier keeps its function to maintain that connection. Doors, windows, Kris's cell phone, the soul, all objects that stay exactly as they are, in function if not in form, when going from the light world to the dark world. Active, as in currently ongoing, so not a disconnected laptop, and 2-way, as in able to communicate back to the source, so not a television receiver. If the internet weren't out, then none of the computers in the lab would have changed drastically into the characters of the dark world we see them as. Nothing protects the connection itself, though. The function remains the same, so a door can be closed, a phone can be powered off, a laptop disconnected. But once that happens, the nature of the object can shift, and it can be difficult or impossible to re-establish the connection.